Okay, video battle report, 2,500 points. Empire versus Warriors of Chaos. This is deployment, shot of the battlefield. We'll go over terrain first. This is a sorcerer's portal which will shoot a random
Take movement spell?
Yeah, random spell at the beginning of every magic phase. We got a mysterious river, an elven waystone, +1 to channeling attempts. That is an Acropolis of Heroes, and this is just a regular building. And then we have just a barricade. Okay, so we'll start with Connor's side. Connor will be going first. We have, is that 30? 30 halberdiers with a detachment of 14 handgunners with a shadow sorcerer. Shadow sorcerer in there. Behind is Flashheart, his BSB, on a Pegasus. The bolt throwers behind there are actually volley guns. And we have knights, inner circle knights, yes, with the Grandmaster. Then right here we have a great cannon. Oh, a master engineer in the middle right there with the that middle volley gun. Oh, those were halberdiers. These are great swords over here.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. 30 great swords here with a detachment of
14
handgunners with a middle wizard, level 2 on both the wizards. And then the chariot is proxy for a war altar with an arch lector on top.
You call him Bob.
His name is Bob.
Arch-lector
Lord
Bob.
Flashheart and Bob the General. Okay, on my side over here, hiding behind from the cannons, is my Chimera and my Demon Prince. Nurgle, he's a level 3 death. We have a unit of Warhounds behind which is 18 Nurgle warriors with Festus. Got 13, I wish 13. 3 Skull Crushers, musician standard, no champion. Regular chariot, no mark. Nurgle Gore Beast chariot. Missing my Gore Beast, he's on order right now from Poland actually. Hortense BSB with the 3+ ward save and Third Eye of Tzeentch. I got 6 trolls with Throg right there. And another 5 Warhounds. Alright. And we'll be back after turn 1.
No.
Okay, end of turn 1. Connor went first, mostly on his side, surging forward. Knights moved mostly across. They weren't able to march. The river is just a normal river. We rolled for that. Garrisoned the Acropolis of Heroes with his great swords, and moved up his handgunners and his arch lector. Magic phase, he cast Transmutation of Lead on my warriors, so until his next magic phase, which will be soon, they have -1 armor save and -1 strength.
Armor save, weapon skill, and ballistic
Weapon skill and ballistic skill. Okay. Then, on his shooting phase, he took out my Gore Beast with his cannon.
Big surprise.
Cannons are horrible. I hate them, but
one lucky shot, all it took.
It made up its points. That was end of that. Everything else was out of range. On my phase, I surged up as I was out of charge range, I moved my flying circus up here behind the building. Warriors poised to take the building, surged everything else up pretty much. My GD trolls failed their rerollable leadership with Throg in them, stupidity test, so they just surged forward. In my magic phase, I cast Fleshy Abundance on my trolls with Festus from over here. So then have a 4+ for the next until my magic phase. And I cast with my Demon Prince Soul Blight on his handgunners. -1 strength, -1 toughness until my next magic phase. So
we didn't agree on that.
That will help me in the magic phase. Oh, also I did cast Purple Sun, but Connor used his Dispel Scroll, so I pulled his Dispel Scroll out turn 1. So end of turn 1, poised for an eventful turn 2. Okay, end of turn 2. First up on Magic Phase, Connor. We forgot on the first part, and then on mine, Connor's Halberdiers received Speed of Light.
Speed of Light, and then Rust of
10
Plague
initiative. And then Plague of... Oh, no, we didn't forget. We got Speed of Light on them.
You almost.
And then Plague of Rust. So they have no armor save now. On Connor's turn, he moved his knights back. And I think that's pretty much all he did. He moved his gunners up to be a little bit closer. Other than that, nothing. Magic, I don't believe got anything off, did you?
I got.
I think it was all dispelled.
Yeah, it was all dispelled.
Pretty much all dispelled. I don't see any cards on here, so I think that's all pretty much done with.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I pulled the card early, even though it's already done with. He did get a spell off on
it was
the chariot
miasma,
to subtract the movement.
Yeah.
He got that off. He on shooting phase, he did 1 wound on with his cannon on my chariot, and that's it. Then he had no close combat on my phase. I charged my Demon Prince unwittingly because I forgot about the Van Horseman Speculum, which is developed just for
Demon Prince.
Just for Warriors of Chaos. It switches the weapon skill, initiative, and attacks strength on your forgot toughness. We didn't switch toughness. It only... So actually, you wouldn't have wounded me there. Okay, anyways. Doesn't make any difference because I ended up saving it. We did that wrong last time, so we'll do it right next time. But it switches your weapon skill, initiative, and attacks on the guys who are attacking each other. So he got my Demon Prince's awesome stats, and I got his Archlector's mediocre stats. And because I charged, I still ended up winning because I saved the wound, and which actually I would have won by 2 in that case. No, I still would have won by 1 because I didn't wound him. So anyways, no change what would have happened there. So they stuck. Because he's on a altar, luckily, all his units right here are stubborn. They all lost combats. I did take 1 wound on the Skull Crusher, no wounds on the Chimera. I almost wiped out. I should have used my Flaming Breath. Probably would have wiped out the entire unit, and then I could have overran into the Arch-Electro, which would have been nice, because then I could have wiped him out next turn, but oh well, we'll do it with my warriors later. And that's pretty much it for turn 2.
You forgot I shot into your Warhounds.
Oh yeah, Warhounds got wiped out from shooting, but they got the stand and shoot reaction out of those guys, which is their whole purpose.
And the cannon, don't forget the cannon.
Already said the cannon.
No, this one.
Oh, yeah, dropped them down to 2 Warhounds. So, in the end,
Okay.
end of turn 2. Okay, end of turn 3. Super much happened.
Super much.
Yes, super much.
Super much.
Let's see if we can remember it all.
Let's
start over here. Chimera finished wiping out the handgunners.
We're not talking about that.
Then in my turn, he charged the Arch-Lector and was able to wipe him out, freeing the Demon Prince, who luckily made his ward save. He almost took a couple wounds, but his ward saved. Got some lucky rolls there. I tried to charge my warriors out, but they failed their charge into the Arch-Lector. This combat is still going over here. Connor's down to 10 great swords. He was able to kill one of my Skull Crushers. My BSB entered the combat here. 1 more wound from the cannon onto my chariot. He's trying to get around here and get into combat so that he doesn't get hit by the cannon again, but I think he'll probably die next turn. We had a lot go on right here. Connor received the Whiston's Wild Form.
Yes.
Correct? On his Halberdiers. which is actually over now, so we'll find out what it is next turn, because I think he's still closer to the Sorcerer's Portal, barely. My trolls did some hammering. They
Hammer time.
took out, in Connor's turn, they took out all the knights with their puking. They were puking like it was New Year's Eve, and
it was like they were watching.
with that no armor save, they totally destroyed the knights, and then they took out the what's his name?
Oh,
The
Elric von Abrams.
yeah, they took Von Ader. He fled, and they took him out and overran into the handgunners, who they then destroyed in the following round. I did lose 2 trolls total throughout that. And this is what it looks like. Connor moved his VSB over here to gain the reroll for his stubborn greatswords. So hopefully, he's hoping they hold all these guys up in combat for another round. So that is the end of turn 2. We're about to get kind of hairy here in the next turn. Hopefully we don't lose too much to the war machines for the warriors. End of turn 3.
Okay.
Okay, end of turn 4. Basically, we're going to call this episode Decimation. Basically, what ended is
Everything died.
everything died from Connors except his war machines.
It's like the end of Firefly.
Over here, yeah. Trolls, after overrunning into the halberdiers, won combat in the halberdiers. They fled, overran the halberdiers and off the table, so they ended up at the end of the table, turned around, ready for next. So they probably would have taken a shitload in turn 5 from the war machines. Over here, great swords lost combat and fled finally. They were down to 2 men. Warhounds overran. Flashheart had pursued over and was ready for a charge, but because it was my turn and I was able to reform my Skull Crushers, I turned them around, ready to, and charged Flashheart, and he fled like a bitch, and the Skull Crushers overran him and killed him. I moved for points denial in case we decided to go into another round. I moved my Chimera and Demon Prince behind the Acropolis to protect them from war machines and to set them up for a charge next turn. And that's pretty much it. Win for Warriors of Chaos. Connor did basically took out a unit of Warhounds and 2 of my chariots. Took out a couple of trolls and 1 Skull Crusher, and I took out all of his stuff except for his war machines. Them dang war machines. I need to start bringing a level 4 Demon Prince of Slaanesh so I can throw a choir bomb in there and make them all start moving around so they can't shoot at anything.
Stop the lies.
Maybe it'll make my maybe I'll be able to table him a little bit earlier than turn 4. All right, good game. End of turn 4. Calling it.